guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the very first time, my name is Dinuguhle Mlangeni. Please don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you can officially be part of the family. I hope you like it and you stick around. If you're a returning subscriber, hi bestie, welcome. So in today's video, as you guys saw with the title down below, I'll be doing my makeup with you guys step by step, showing you guys how I do my makeup. Disclaimer: I'm not a makeup artist, okay? I'm not perfect in this makeup thing. I'm also practicing and trying to perfect my makeuping skills. So yeah, another thing is that today's weather is quite bad. So meaning today's lighting is going to be a bit tricky. It is a little bit partly cloudy outside, but we're going to use what we have. So on that note, without rambling more or too much, let's get into the video. Thing is that I will be looking this way and this way because my mirror is in front of me, but I'll also be looking at you guys, and I've put you guys as close as I could. You guys are up close in my personal space. But yeah, I hope goes alright. I hope it's gonna be fine. So my face is already prepped and moisturized. I already done my skincare, so I'm going to go in with this primer from ELF. Yeah, just a few pumps. One is normally Godia's, but let's make it 1.5, like that. Yeah. This ELF primer is actually like not sticky, but you can feel it on your face, which I like. You know, it's quite thick, and I like primers like that instead of a primer that's gonna make. I don't like matte prime, if I can say that. Yeah, I don't like matte prime, but I like this ELF primer because it's quite sticky. Not sticky, but your foundation like sticks. The girls get it, you know. But yeah, that's what I like about it. Next thing, I'm going to brush up my eyebrows. I either use this brow gel from ELF, or I use this Got2b brow gel. Yeah, I'm actually out of this thing. I've had this thing for years, I think 2 years, and I'm out. But in this case, I'll be using this one, brow gel from ELF. So this is my spoolie, right? So yeah, that. I also like this like brow gel from ELF because it's really like your eyebrows stay. You know, you brush them up and they literally like stay in place. So that's actually quite nice about it. Yeah, I just do that. And then obviously we're just gonna wait for the brow gel to dry up a bit, and then we're gonna do our eyebrows. I normally start with my eyebrows when doing makeup. I know that there's some girlies that like to do foundation, then they put on the concealer and then do their eyebrows last, but for me, I just like to get it out of the way and then just start with the eyebrows. Normally for my brows, I normally use this brow pencil from L'Oreal. I don't know what shade it's in, but it's like dark brown. You know, normally I'll go with this, but I want to try something. I want to try using this brow pencil from ELF. It is quite different, you know, from a normal brow pencil. You see, like it's like that. It's not a brow pencil. It's, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you guys understand and see what I mean. So I'm going to use this on my eyebrows, and I'm going to use a smaller mirror so that I can see clearly, because I want it up close like that. So yeah, here goes nothing. I hope this works. Guys, we're still learning with this eyebrow thing. But this is how where I got so far. And then what I like to do is I like to go in with my concealer. If I can find it. Oh yeah. So what I like to do is that I like to go in with my concealer from Maybelline to clean out the bottom part of my eyebrows. It's in the shade 144. Just to clean out the bottom part of my eyebrows, and then on top I normally do it with my foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna take this little brush, right, the thinnest brush that I have. This is the thinnest brush that I have, you know, and then coat my concealer like that, right? Again, I'm going to use a small mirror so that I can see clearly, and then I clean it out at the bottom first. This thing wants like someone with like a steady hand. Like your hand has to be really steady. Hope I'm making sense, you know, like so. Now when that is cleaned up, I take the whole brush like this, and I just like to go over my eyelid like this. Guys, please trust the process. I'm begging you guys, just trust the process. A little bit like that. Yeah, I feel like my concealer is broken because I've been twisting it, but not a lot is coming out, and I need it to be more than this. Yeah. And then of course, what you do on this side, you do on the other side. So my little brush is coated with the concealer, so I'm going to do on the other side. Then what I like to do is that I'll go in with a beauty blender, and just blend a little bit of it under my eyelids. Then on top of my brows, I'm gonna go in with this foundation from NARS in the shade. What is the shade of this thing? I don't know, guys. Is this the shade? Like cars? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna clean at the top of my eyebrows with it. And yeah, I'm gonna go in with like a thin brush. I'm gonna go in with another thin brush, small brush, and just clean the top of my eyebrows. I need like a little bit of it. Just one dab. I think will be great. And then I take it and I clean the top of my eyebrows. With cleaning like my eyebrows, I feel like doing the top part is more easier than doing like the bottom part. You know, my opinion. Yeah. Like so. You know, just to give it a little bit of a shape. Take the same beauty blender and blend on top of my eyebrows, you know, like so. Yeah, this is how my eyebrows look like. You know, the thing about eyebrows, they shouldn't be twins. They should just be sisters, but not cousins. You know? Yeah, just get them to look like their sisters. Not cousins, though. I know that eyebrows, it's impossible for them to be twins. So this is the best I could do. My next step is that I'm going to take my color corrector from Maybelline in the shade 159. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to apply it on my dark marks. Right here on my cheeks. Apparently this is supposed to do wonders. I'm also trying this out I think for the third time now, and yeah, I guess there's a difference a bit, so I'm just gonna like dab it a bit, you know, on the side and just like on that side, and then I'm gonna take like a flat brush, yeah, flat top brush, and just blend it in like that. Remember guys, my mirror is this side, that's why I keep looking at the other side. I look crazy, I know I look crazy, but trust the process. Then I'm gonna go in with my foundation again from NARS. Right, this foundation is from NARS. Hope you guys can see. And then with my foundation brush, and then apply the foundation over my face. So I'm just gonna dab it twice like that, and then dab it all over my face. When I went to Sephora, I was like to the lady when I went to go buy my foundation, because my sister bought it for me, right? I was like, I want a foundation that's gonna give me full coverage. Yeah. I wanted full coverage. I wanted like a foundation that's gonna give me full coverage but not dry as well. I don't want a foundation that's gonna like make my skin dry. I wanted that glowy glossy look and feel, and then I wanted full coverage because of my pimples and dark marks, you know. Ooh, that's a lot, girl. I put too much on my forehead, I won't lie. Do I look scary? Yeah, sure. But now the thing about makeup is that you must blend, Don't forget to blend. Like, you must blend. Like, blend. You know? Because of course I look scary. But that's the thing. Don't forget to blend. Okay, what I like to do is that when I'm done applying with my brush, I will go in with my beauty blender all over and just make it blend. You know? Go with my beauty blender again and just blend it over my face. Some people like it damped, like to damp their beauty blender. Apparently it blends well, you know, but I just don't. No, I'm lying. It does blend well, but this is not damped. It does blend well, you know. So now that I'm done blending, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So I'm gonna conceal under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. I've tried concealing over here and I liked it. My cheekbone, yeah. So I'm gonna go in with the concealer from Maybelline in the shade 144, and then I'm just gonna conceal at the places that I mentioned. So I normally just use this. I don't go in with the brush like that. No, something wrong with this concealer. Let me try open it. Got it, guys. A bit, kancane nje. I got a little bit. Like so. I've heard some ladies be like, you shouldn't be afraid to put on concealer if you want that bright under eye, you know. So that's what we're doing. like so. I think I'm gonna have to buy more because this is not it. I'm gonna struggle like this with concealer. I can't struggle like this with the concealer. Why? What is going on here? I don't understand, hey? And then for my nose, I go in with like a brush, you know? I go with the brush for my nose, and then I just like so. Apparently this is supposed to make something happen. You know what? I'm gonna do the cheekbone. So with the cheekbone is that you do a fish mouth, me. Like that. Apparently this makes Angas your face slimmer. So yeah, I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes, not minutes, seconds, and then start to blend. I'm gonna go with a little beauty blender to blend under my eyes, just so that I can get under my eyes, you know. It's not damped, but yeah. I've seen some girls that they would like, before blending their concealer, they'll spray their whole face with like a setting spray, you know. But yeah, do what works for you best. I normally put my setting spray under, at the end of everything. So now that I'm done blending my concealer, I'm gonna go in with this Brightening Loose Setting Powder from L'Oreal. Does it have a shade? It must have a shade. 20 Translucent Light. Yes. So I'm gonna dab like so. Right. Okay. And then under my eyes like so. And then of course, you do on one side, you do on the other side. A little bit more. Okay. Around my cheek, and a bit on my forehead. And then on my cheekbones. Like so. And a little bit on my nose as well. Basically, wherever I put my concealer, it's like I do it a little bit, you know? Yeah, I think that should be about it. And then, so I'm gonna wait a bit for it to just sit before brushing it off. And then, yeah, then we're gonna do eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in with the thicker brush to brush off the excess powder on my face. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it's gonna work out, but yeah, I'm trusting on the setting spray to do wonders because my face right now is just not. It's not cute at all. But anyways, we're gonna do eyes now. Okay, guys, ne? You see this what you call filming, ne? I thought I pressed record, but I wasn't recording all along. But to show you guys that I got this eye palette, and I got it from China Mall in Johannesburg, right? So what I'm doing right now is that I'm going in with this pink, right, with a more fluffier brush. I'm going on with this pink on the outer part of my eyes. Do I know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Am I trusting the process? I'm trusting the process, right? So I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. And then also I've seen some girlies do circles when applying like eyeshadow. I've seen girls dab. I've seen girls do this. So, and all of these techniques work for me, honestly, when I'm speaking the truth. So I feel like you guys can do whatever you guys feel like is best for you guys. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be about it. I don't know if I should go light pink in the middle or just like a light brown. I don't know, guys, because here I'm just freestyling, honestly. I'm just freestyling because I sort of know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something must be done. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys do get what I'm saying. Yeah. Alright, so up next, I feel like I'm gonna go in with this like highlighter pink color, right, and just go into my inner eyes. I hope this works or this looks good. I got this from my sister. Yeah, I don't know where she got it from, but I got it from her. So here goes nothing. I went in with a flatter brush, with a flatter brush, guys. Hope you guys can see, which is a flatter brush. Now what I'm gonna do, what I normally do over here is just I dab it. I dab it again. You guys can do whatever that works for you. This is what works for me. Okay, that's not bad. It's not my greatest work, but it's also not bad, hey? I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. Like so. Like so. You see? And I'm gonna do the other side. I've seen some girls use their fingers to apply what you call highlighter. Not highlighter, I mean eyeshadow. You know? So do what works for you, girl. You know what? I'm not mad at it, but it's, yeah. The thing is that let's try to blend it out. Maybe it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go in with a more fluffier brush and just blend where these two colors meet, you know, and just blend very lightly and very softly. I'm done blending. I'm gonna go in with this Lumily Glow stick. It's a highlighter stick from L'Oreal. Yeah, from L'Oreal Paris. It's the Glowy Creamy Chic in the color 630. Yeah. So what I like to do is just highlight the tip of my nose like so, and just a little bit up my cheek, you know, and then on this side as well, like so. And then again, trust the process. I know I look crazy, trust the process, right? A little bit on my chin like so, and then on my lips like so. Basically, you highlight the places that you want highlighted. Sometimes I do over my eyebrows, like so, just a little bit on my eyebrows. Sometimes I'll do my forehead, but I think that's just enough. And then I like to go in with a flat brush, right? A flat short brush, and just blend it out, especially by my nose. My nose, I'll just go up like that and blend it out like so. You see? And over here, I'll just, you know, turn around the thread, highlight, and then over here, just blend it like so. Don't worry guys, trust the process. Again, just trust the process. And on the other side, if you feel like the brush is not making justice for you, especially like by the cheekbone, what I like to do is take a beauty blender and just blend it a bit, but make sure that you don't cover that glow, right? Especially if you want the glowy look and stuff. Yeah, up next, I'm going to put in blush in the wild berry color. This is from Mario. I like this blush because it's really subtle. It's not very loud, you know, it's like really subtle. I do have another blush which is like kind of brown, but I don't know where it is, so this will have to do. And I just put it up my cheeks like so, you know. If you're a blush girl, I am a blush girl, but I don't like too much blush, you know. I am a blush girl, but not too much blush. I've seen some people put blush on their noses. I don't like that. No offense guys, it just makes you look like a clown. No offense, I'm just saying, it's just my thoughts, you know. But if you like doing it, big up to you, girl. Yeah, like so. If you want direction on how to apply blush, just smile and then apply it on your cheeks like that, but go up, no, go up your cheeks. I think that will do for blush. Alright, so I'm almost done with this look. I'm gonna go in with my mascara from L'Oreal Paris. I think it's the Voluminous. Yes, Voluminous. You see, I hope you guys can see. It's from L'Oreal Paris, and yeah. Can you guys see the difference between the two eyes? Because I can see the difference. I really hope you guys can see the difference, you know? Because I can see the difference. Would you look at that? Look at that. L'Oreal, you ate. You ate with this girl. For lips. Yeah, do this matte, this lipstick from MAC, I mean. I got this one for Christmas for my sister. Look at that color, guys. Gorgeous. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do like a little like a subtle lip look because my eyeshadow is dramatic. And yeah, so where's my mirror? Like so. And then yeah, I'm gonna lip my liner. I don't have lip liner, guys, so I'm gonna line my lips with this brow pencil from L'Oreal. Is it L'Oreal? Yeah, from L'Oreal Paris. So last but not least is I'm gonna go in with the setting spray from L'Oreal Paris. This girl has magic in it. This girl eats this one. Whatever L'Oreal did with this one, 3-second setting mist. Beautiful. Watch the magic. Watch this transformation that's gonna happen right now. Allow it to just sit. Allow this thing to do its work and bake. And then I'll come back with my final look. Alright you guys, so this is my final look. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of this look basically. Let me know how I did. If I could rate myself, I'd give myself a good 6, 5 out of 10. It's not bad, but also it's not the best look that I've done on myself, right? And because this is my first time doing pink eyeshadow on myself, it's a bit of a shocker if I can say, but it's not that bad. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Okay, so we have come to the end of our video. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest.